Hey you guys, so I don't know if any of my energy readers are in this video right now, but if you can read my energy, you can see I'm not feeling the best right now. And I'll be honest with you, I go by this motto that baddies, we have days where we're sad too. Baddies cry too, okay? Baddies cry, baddies get their heart broken. And this baddie right here just got her heart broken. But it is okay, okay? It is okay because I'm still going and I am still going strong, right? But I recently just now finally mentally cut off somebody that has been in my life, in and out of my life for about 6 to 7 years. So most of my teenage years, most of my childhood, and then half of my adulthood because I'm 22 now. We were on and off, yada yada yada. I'm not gonna get too much into that because I know you guys, that's another story for a different time. But basically, I just mentally let them go, and I was like, my chest hurts. Like my chest is the pain in my chest, and I'm like, oh, that's heartbreak. That is heartbreak. And then slowly my eyes started watering, tears started going down my face. I'm like, you know what, this is not it, this is not it. I have to lock in. So I'm like, if I'm not feeling good, I might as well come to YouTube and talk, because I know somebody else might be feeling the same exact way, and I know someone's out there, for one, feeling alone, and for two, just wanting some advice. And I'm not the person that believes that advice could only be from somebody who's not going through something or who gets through stuff easily. I feel like you could take advice from somebody who's going through the same thing as you, because that's like a friendship, like you work through stuff together, you know. And I feel like I've had my fair share of heartbreaks that I kind of know how to maneuver through it a little bit better, because the old me would have been so much worse than I am right now if I was sad. But anyways, in this video I'm gonna be sharing ways to get over heartbreak and detach fast. Now, the first thing I want to say before I start this video is really no way to get over anything super duper fast, because we are humans with human emotions. God gave us emotions. It is what it is. But there are ways to just save your mental and really take care of your mental health through that, because it's no joke out here. When people get their heart broken, they try to do some really crazy things, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's important to take care of your mental. So the first step when it comes to heartbreak is to let go of, take your mind off of all the extra stuff, and just for one, say, okay, where's my mental right now? Let me get myself together before I crash out. Let me get myself together before I do something dumb. You know what I mean? Because in the moment when we're sad, we'll do the craziest things. Our mind will take it there. We'll do a lot. You know what I'm talking about. Our mind will really take it there. So take a second to breathe and relax and calm down. Cry if you need to. Do whatever you need to do. I know a lot of us have that mindset where it's like, oh, whatever, I was too good for him anyways. We all say that, and that is probably very much true, but at the same time, we're still girls at the end of the day. We're still humans at the end of the day. We're still gonna cry. It is okay to cry. I'm not that person that says don't cry over something, because why not? If something makes me sad, I might as well cry in that moment instead of holding it in, and then years later I look up and I'm still hurt over something that happened because I never cried about it. No, I'm gonna cry if I need to cry. Cry and let it out. Focus on your mental. Give yourself a week to just reset and focus on your mental health. If you work a job, you can still isolate and focus on you, but still go to work. But I really need you to take that time out to just focus on you for a little bit during that time, that process. You can talk to people, because that will make you feel better as well, talking to people that are supportive, but try not to talk too much about the situation. I understand that we like to go to people for help and advice. If you have a therapist, I recommend going to a therapist about it, but try not to go to like friends too much on it, because I found that when I was going to my friends on situations, even though they meant no harm, a lot of the time, sometimes we don't need to hear, oh girl, whatever, he was trash anyways, you been should have left him, I been told you. We don't need to hear that when we're not feeling good about a situation. If my heart is broken, the last thing I want to hear is you telling me you been told me about this, or he's been trash. Girl, I'm gonna want to swing on you, because now why are you trying to play in my face? I'm already heartbroken, now I'm mad too, now I want to fight you too, now I want to fight. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what, take this time, learn from me, someone who's been through that multiple times of just running my mouth. It's okay to journal things out, talk to a therapist, or just talk with yourself, even your mother if you have to. But stop trying to run to these friends so much when you're going through something in the moment, because a lot of the times people can make stuff worse without realizing they're making it worse. Doesn't mean they're a bad friend, it just means that it's just not time for them to give you advice right now in this moment, because what could they really say? You know what I mean? I feel like honestly there's nothing anybody could really say to make the process easier. There's nothing anybody could say to just make you automatically feel better. There's nothing anybody could say. So sometimes we just want to talk, and I understand that. But one thing I did, I get a camera out. If I'm crying, I'm bawling my eyes out, I'll get a camera out, talk to the camera if I have to, and just cry to the camera and talk about what's been going on. Then I go back in like a month or two when I feel a little bit better, and look at it and like, wow, I came such a long way. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, just try not to go immediately to a friend to tell them what happened, because a lot of the times you never know. This person that you're friends with now, you might not be friends with in a few years, and they might use certain stuff against you. And I don't know, it's just some people have ill intentions. Some people could have been jealous of your relationship from the jump, and then when you tell them about y'all breaking up or something happened, their response just triggers you even more. You know what I'm saying? So just keep some stuff to yourself and really give yourself time, okay? Now that we gave ourselves time, now this is when we could be a little bougie. This is when we can be the baddie that we're meant to be. Now I want you to tell yourself, I want you to look in the mirror actually and tell yourself, I'm a baddie. I'm bad. I'm that girl, not because of how I look, but because of who I am as a person, period. You're the whole package. You're literally the whole package. Why would God hold out somebody that's good for you or someone that's meant for you when you are amazing? Why would he hold that out? If someone left my life, I now know that they're just not for me. It might hurt. Trust me, it might hurt. It might hurt in the moment because you really wanted that person, but don't ever get it confused and feel like you are not worthy enough for this person because they wanted to do what they wanted to do, or they left, or something didn't work out. No, it just didn't work out because it wasn't for you. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I know it hurts. I know it hurts. I understand that it can be hurtful, and I understand we want what we want. Love is love. You might love that person, but at the same time, you have to love yourself more, okay? You have to really love yourself more than you love the person, or you love the connection you have with them, because at the end of the day, if that person made you feel away regardless, you shouldn't want to be with them. You know what I mean? I had to tell myself that, like, well, I don't want to be with this person that broke my heart in the first place, because there's a difference between somebody just like, you know, it being mutual and you just mutually break up, and it's a whole different thing when the breakup was real messy and it was just, you know what I'm trying to say. So at some point we have to just choose ourselves and understand that in the end we have ourselves. So thank God for your sanity. Thank God you walked out that relationship without any major issues. You know what I'm saying? Even if you did, thank God that you still have you. You know, take your lesson from that situation and move on with it, and understand that God's not going to hold out anything that is for you. And a new person will come along, a better person will come along, but stop putting your all into things, okay? So I want to help you guys prevent this from happening again. Now, I understand heartbreak is meant to happen. It is what it is. But a lot of the time when we put expectations on situations, it makes us even more hurt when it doesn't go the way we want it to go. You know what I mean? There's a difference between being with someone for 10 years and then it doesn't work out and you're sad. Now, I understand, sis. Cry all you need to cry. I understand. Like, that's different. But when, let's say, for example, I'm gonna tell you guys my situation. So this person I've been dealing with for 6 or 7 years, we were on and off. And just recently, about like 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, he came back around, like trying to confess his love to me. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have some moments where I'm a little bit softy. You know what I mean? As a female, that just happens. I'm a love girl at heart. So when it's someone that I really, really liked, you know, you get your hopes up. You think that they change, and you think they're gonna come around and actually show you that love that they didn't really show you when it was time for them to show you it. So you really, really want it so bad that you're like, okay, maybe they changed. You know what I'm saying? And when I let them back in, I had so many expectations. I literally expected so much. My mind was going everywhere. I was planning the wedding already. My mind was just taking it there. You know what I'm saying? I was taking it to that next level. And I shouldn't have even left square B, whatever it's called. I shouldn't even left square one. Shouldn't even left that in my mind. I should have kept it at, okay, he came back and apologized. We're friends now. We're cool now. That's what it is. But I took it there in my mind just to get my heart broken. And that's not to say I did anything wrong in a situation. That's just to say that next time I need to protect my peace more. So I'm letting you guys know that when you're going into situations, or when you start talking to somebody, protect your peace by not putting too much into the situation beforehand. Don't give people too much or put too much expectations on it, because when you do that, you'll stop doing what you need to do for you. I literally fell off for about like a week or two in my mind, just letting it take me places, like fantasizing about this person. And that's normal. We do that as humans, but I feel like we need to not do that as much, because if for example it doesn't work out, like this situation, the blow hits so much worse, because it's like disappointment. Like, you know when you're a little kid and let's say you're a little kid and you want to go to the pool and then it ends up raining that day. You know that level of disappointment you feel? That's exactly how you feel in situations that don't go your way. It's just really disappointment. So put disappointment on top of heartbreak. That's so much worse. You know, it's the same thing, but it's not. So when you put those two together, it just hurts even worse, especially when it's a person from your past that you thought was going to change and they didn't. So you put the expectation on it and it's just like, wow, it's just a blow. But that's just a lesson too of not giving all yourself to people. This all goes into just like how much we give ourselves to people, and just honestly, truthfully, like us needing to guard our heart a little bit better. And I could say that as a person, like I feel like I need to guard my heart more too. And I know in this video it seems like I'm just yapping about myself, but if you're going through the same thing, let's act like we're on FaceTime, you know, as a friend or whatever. Like I'm just talking to you, because I'm not this, I know I have a podcast and I know I talk about like self-love and all that, but I still go through stuff like this too. Like I still have days where I'm not feeling my best either, and today's one of those days where, you know, but I can say that me having self-love did help, because I was sad, but I was only sad for a little bit. You know what I'm trying to say? I was sad, but I was like, okay, it'll pass. But I know that I feel the tear storm coming down. You know, it was bound to happen. But yeah, just honestly, if you're going through heartbreak right now and you need something to hear for you to like be able to really detach, I just want you to know that life goes on. When you keep that in your mind, that life goes on, this is not the end for me, and God's only gonna bring better. When you really keep that in your mind, everything else works. And you know what else has been helping me? The fact that I have my business, and the fact that I have something else that I could focus on. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is you have going on, even if it's not a business, if that's a job, if that's school, whatever it is you have going, tap into that. Or find more hobbies. Really tap into what you want to do for you. You know what I mean? Like, and you notice how every time heartbreak happens, the level up is crazy. So I know that the level up for me is about to be crazy. I'm about to hit another glow up. So look forward to that too. You're about to hit a major level up, and you're about to become even more of that girl. And God's gonna bring you something even better. God does not take without replacing with something better. It might not be the form of a relationship, but maybe that's not what you need right now. Maybe right now you just need yourself. Maybe right now you need your career and your success, okay? Get your money up, not your funny up. Focus on yourself, okay? And that's what we're gonna do in 2025, okay? Notice how these situations happen right before 2025. That's because in 2025 we're about to level up and focus on ourselves. Make this year the year you focus on you. As females, we spend so much time focusing on other people, doing stuff for, I don't know, whatever it is, kids, men, friends, whatever that is. We always focus on other people. And I know it's a lot of the times, it's not a men versus women thing, but a lot of the times, a lot of these men move selfishly with their moves too. So why can't we move selfish with ours? Let's focus on ourselves this year, okay? So I hope this helped anybody who's going through it. I just want you to know that if you are feeling sad, it is okay to feel sad, but do not let that sadness turn into depression. You will get through this. You will find somebody better. You will find something better. And then in a few years, you're going to look up and be like, wow, why did I even let that happen? And just know that heartbreak is normal. This is not the first, and this is not going to be the last, sadly to say. I hope you guys don't experience anymore, but we all will experience. It is what it is. But throughout life, we'll be able to cope with it more, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope to help whoever needed to hear it. It helped me, honestly. Talking to my camera, talking to you guys just helped me a lot, because I'm not gonna lie, I was in here crying. You hear my nose, I'm stuffy. I was sad. I was so sad, okay? But I'm feeling a lot better right now. So I love you guys, and comment down below what you guys think about the video. Comment down below anything. Say hi. I'll say hi back. It is what it is. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.